Welcome back to Skillet Cutthroat, the only TV show that won't show up on my IMDb page. So, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to our last two contestants. In just a few moments, we'll begin the final challenge that will determine who will be crowned the Skillet Cutthroat champion. Our champion is walking away with their own private barrel of Herzog Special Reserve wine valued at over $25,000. Also, 100 pounds of choice cuts from our friends at the always mouth-wateringly majestic Marble and Grain, and a custom skillet cutting board from Abosima. The competition has been fierce this season. Our competitors have had to recreate and interpret signature dishes from some of the most accomplished chefs on the planet. And if you think what we've seen so far has been difficult, wait until you see what we have in store in the final round. Our two finalists couldn't be more different, but the most important thing they have in common is that they've survived 2 rounds against very tough competition. First, our vegetarian, who apparently relies solely on science and a keen eye to prepare his steaks. A man who has surprised the judges with just how well he's performed without being able to taste his own creations. Please welcome back Noah!
Daniel's won the last 2 challenges, and in order to win this competition, I really have to bring my A game.
Yes, Noah specializes in cooking 2 of every kind of animal. Also, we have the man who has won the first 2 challenges, not just with flavor, but also with style, wowing the judges with his impeccable plating and Michelin-esque presentation. He doesn't say much, but he doesn't have to, because so far his dishes have said more than enough. Our silent assassin, Daniel! And because Daniel won the previous round, he'll get 5 minutes at the beginning of this round to do his shopping at the Marble and Grain Meat Locker, the Skillet Pantry, and the Kosher Cook Kiosk. Kosher Cook utensils all come pre-toiveled to make everyone, including our contestants' lives easier. Now, on to our judges. From Marble and Grain in Miami, Chef Yos is here. From Tierra Sur in Oxnard, Chef Chris. And from La Gondola in Beverly Hills, Chef Nir is here. We've seen Chef Lenny in his carne asada. Mwah! We saw Chef Yos in his Denver steak, delicious. But today, gentlemen, we're not taking our foot off the gas. Oh no, today, we're throwing you into the deep end, because today, your challenge chef is none other than the Lion of La Gondola himself, Chef Nir.
Chef Nir from La Gondola in Beverly Hills. My challenge today is going to be our famous Beef Wellington. Here we have our center cut of our ribeye, a little bit of our sea salt, and a little bit of black pepper. And be very generous with your Dijon. Now for the quick sear. You want to hear that nice and sizzle. You want to sear all sides of the filet. It's kind of like semi-frozen still. Comes off just like that, beautifully. We are going to wrap the beef also with our famous beef bacon. Smear the mushroom, duxelle. The mushroom duxelle is where all the flavor comes from. I like to mix portobello mushroom and cremini mushroom with fresh herbs. Rosemary, thyme, or tarragon. A drop of white wine. We take our beef, right towards more one side. We take our pastry, stretch and roll. You can cut off the edges a little bit, and now you just can tuck it in. 1 egg, you can drop a little bit of water, you can even put a bit of oil, and just paint. Just take your sharp knife and cut across. We got our oven 375, high fan. In the oven, see in 35-40 minutes. We will take our thermometer, stick it into the nice length, 125, perfect. Nicely gentle, perfection. And there's your Beef Wellington. So like they say, sharing is caring. And because the Bartenura boys really took good care of us, and here we go. Our Bartenura Lychee Moscato. I can dig this with that. So best of luck, boys, but there can only be one skillet champion. We'll see you at the skillet table.
Welcome to the home of quality. Design, precision, durability, and creativity, where joy encompasses every moment in the kosher kitchen. Let our premium award-winning utensils empower you to achieve culinary mastery. Color-coded and marked. The Kosher Cook, the way the kosher cook cooks.
That's right, Chef Nir is world-renowned, so much so that he's been flown out to everywhere from Dubai to Abu Dhabi to educate and, of course, cook kosher cuisine. He just came back from Azerbaijan, and we are so glad to have him here. Chef Nir, let's see what you prepared for us today. Jonathan, come on out. Oh, this is exciting. Jonathan is the food and beverage director here at the Tierra Sur restaurant and the Herzog Winery. How are you, Jonathan?
Doing well, and yourself?
Oh, that looks good. That is so exciting. You know, normally I have to kiss up to movie directors, but here at the Herzog Winery, I have to kiss up to the food and wine beverage director because I could use a good beverage.
Well, we have quite a few here.
And one of those is for me?
It is. I believe Chef actually sliced you an extra thick slice for you.
Oh, you're the best. Thank you, Jonathan, and thank you, Chef Nir. Oh my goodness, this looks absolutely fantastic. Chef Nir, you have prepared a masterpiece in my opinion, but tell us the specifics. What went into this? What is it? What's happening?
So here we have our famous from our catering menu dish. This is our Beef Wellington and our surprise steak, our crescent steak with a maple coffee glaze. And this is a candied bacon truffle mustard Dijon sauce. Say that 3 times. With a little truffle and a potato. The Wellington I decided to go with was one of my rookie dishes. Starting the restaurant over 30 years ago, we got a phone call from the Century Plaza. We need about 2,500 of those in about 2 days.
That's almost impossible.
But we made the possible happen with a non-convection oven. So I figured these guys, they should be sweating like I did 30 years ago. Why not?
Beef Wellington is not an easy dish, especially in 1 hour.
Beef Wellington is a classic British dish. Fortunately, it's not really one I've seen very much. I could really embarrass myself here. I might not eat the meat, but I should be able to take my British heritage and ace this one.
Probably, and I'm not just saying this because you are next to me, one of the nicest marbling of beef I've seen in a long time. The crescent steak, almost like I said, maybe we'll get rid of the Beef Wellington. The crescent steak was so marbleized, so tender, juicy. The Wellington is just garnish at this point, really.
Contestants, you have 10 minutes right now to taste it, deconstruct it, figure out what you want on your shopping list, how you're gonna make it. Your 10 minutes starts now. So we're sitting here in front of a giant slab of bacon because one of the things that main ingredients in the Wellington is the bacon. How does that work and where does the bacon even go?
So the bacon is actually inside, it's wrapped. There's a mushroom duxelle, and we use beef bacon, which is a product that started about 5-6 years ago in our restaurant as an appetizer. It's our candied beef bacon that now we package it.
Love your bacon. All my kids go crazy. It's the first thing we order when we sit down at La Gondola. This is so exciting.
Crescent steak has a maple coffee glaze, and then a little mustard. I put some on the side and the bottom.
Oh my God, I love that.
Good golly. That is fabulous.
Looks amazing. Like the technical detail is insane. Tightness of the whole thing. It looks like it was like born that way.
What is around the steak? There's some unbelievable flavors and what is this stuff?
So that's the mushroom duxelle, which is really the art of the Wellington is the dough, honestly, and the mushroom.
The dough
The beef
fantastic.
is actually, you need to use a high grade. The non-kosher, they use the Chateaubriand or the tenderloin. In the kosher world, we have what we call the Spencer at my restaurant, or it's a center cut of the ribeye, or like a mock filet mignon. These two are probably, in the kosher world, the top 2 pieces of beef that does exist.
Chef Chris, what are your initial thoughts?
Man, this is absolutely amazing, Chef. This is so darn good, I can barely handle it. I love the sauce, I love the potato, I love everything you did with the dish.
Chef Yost, I haven't seen you this quiet in a while. There's a reason for it.
There is a reason for it.
It's the perfect dish. Only thing I'm upset about is that I feel like I got a smaller piece than you, Elon, but whatever.
You can share mine. I did a lot of tasting in the kitchen.
And even the potato is perfect. Love what you did with the potato, and I think everything needs to be tabled in the sauce.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Good food. L'chaim
That's a
to
good Herzog wine.
L'chaim.
This is the 2019 Chalk Hill. Couldn't be a better pairing with the fabulous Wellington.
Just thinking about first is executing whatever goes inside the Wellington so I can get it done quick and get the Wellington in the oven as soon as possible.
3, 2, 1. Okay, your time's up for tasting. And now, Daniel, the good news for you is because you won our last round, you get those 5 extra minutes. So come on over here, shop at Marble and Grain, take a look at our pantry, get whatever you want. Daniel, your 5 minutes starts now. There he goes. Well, we'll start with Chef Neer since this is your dish. What exactly are you looking for? What do you think you should be getting? What's the essence of the whole dish?
The beef is crucial. It's important getting a right cut of meat, but it's the mushroom duxelle. It's the pastry dough, cooking it right, getting the right combination of the flavor of the mushroom, obviously the bacon inside.
I was contemplating different ways to make it as fast as possible, and I chose the small Wellington.
Okay, we have 3 minutes and 20 seconds left for you to shop. Daniel, how are you looking over there?
Good. I love free shopping.
I just want to see what to do with the bacon, honestly, because that's really something we're very proud of.
My priority was the cut of meat that would go inside the Wellington. Everything else I was pretty confident about.
And look at that meat fridge full of Marble and Grain deliciousness and great bacon from Neer, Chef Neer. What do you call your bacon?
It's called the Bacon Guys.
The Bacon Guys.
Yeah.
Where do people find that? At baconguys.com?
Baconguys.com.
And it comes already cooked and ready to go? Do you want to fry it up also?
You want to fry it, you want to heat it, and so forth.
But you could eat it out of the bag, like a jerky.
Eat out of the bag. People they travel with it.
But it needs to be refrigerated?
Should be refrigerated, but it can actually be out if necessary. But it can
Okay.
be out. It is vacuum packed.
Yeah, that's mine. I'm taking that home, so if you could, yeah, thank you.
I'm excited about the other elements of this dish. The
Yes.
mushroom duxelle is really gonna showcase themselves, really put their own flavor and spin onto that more than anything else.
It's all about timing for this dish. This dish takes a long time to prepare and cook and get cooked properly.
10 seconds of shopping. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to your station. Shopping ends now. What are you thinking back there, Noah? You're upset that he has the edge on you?
It's a very time-consuming dish to cook.
Yeah.
So the timing here really matters, and so he's really got a leg up, and I've really got to show my A game here.
And he has all the ingredients, and you have, what's the word? None.
The game plan here is to really worry about time. In the past couple challenges, I've done okay with time, but here, time is really the essence.
It's anybody's game. It's anybody's win.
This is where it begins, with farm-raised cattle on the rolling fields of American grasslands. Top quality is not just something we say around here. It's what we believe in. That's why we go above and beyond to exceed your culinary expectations by delivering top-tier, restaurant-grade Black Angus beef. Crafted, cut, and packaged under strict supervision. Only the finest cuts make it onto your plate. Explore our carefully curated selection from the comfort of home. Indulge in the art of flavor. Savor each bite, knowing that you've chosen the very best. Marble and Grain.
Gentlemen, this is it. The championship round will be determined right now. You got to take all your passion, put it into this dish, because one of you is going home and one of you is going home with barrels of wine and a fridge of meat. I'm giving you 1 hour. Whatever happens between now and an hour from now is in your hands, literally. One of you is a winner, one of you is going home, so give it your all. And I'm going to start that clock right now. Here they go. He's picking out a good wine here.
He's starting a little bit behind.
Yeah, Noah's got a 5-minute disadvantage. He's just begun his shopping spree, whereas Daniel over there is already up to
Cooking.
Yeah, cooking. He's
He's got the fire going.
Yeah,
he's got a
the
pan
fire going. He's slicing. He's dicing.
First, the mushroom duxelle, and then the meat, and then I can get the Wellington in the oven, and then I can finish off all my sides the puree, the sauce, and the garnish.
He has not even taken a bite of this stuff. That is
Not even in his
fascinating.
past life. He never tasted
Right.
meat. He never tasted
So he
a
has
Wellington.
two disadvantages going against him right now. One is he didn't get the 5-minute, jump on the shopping, and two is he hasn't tasted the dish. So he didn't get to deconstruct it and figure out the ingredients.
You got the right piece of meat though.
I've really got to try to think of myself mimicking the filet mignon. What's going to be the most tender cut that we can use? I go in there, I've watched what Daniel's done. He's taken this really big ribeye, and I'm trying to use that as well as inspiration. I should also think about using the ribeye.
He definitely already
So
picked
far,
out
he's
the right
never
piece
let
of
us
meat.
down with his beef, so I'm not worried about his beef
And the right
choice.
bacon. There we go.
Look how stressed out they are as we just sit here and sip wine and eat some candy bacon.
There you go, by the bacon, guys. But I know that Noah will not disappoint us because he's always come through on his side dishes. His
You didn't take any
garnishes.
oil to saute there, no? You need to get that fat flavor in there. I think we should do a bacon tasting though.
Yeah, while they're getting
we should get a
started
slice.
over
No, I'm
there.
saying we should get a slice of the curry before the
This is the
the
before and after.
Like we should definitely be doing
Oh,
before
that's
and
interesting.
after.
That's the before the curing.
This is
This is
after the curing. This is before the cooking.
Before the cooking, after the curing.
Correct. So
Here we go.
there you go, sir.
A little taste of this.
Oh my God. All right, Mo,
Chef
just the
Chris.
smell. There we go, Chris.
Wonderful.
Chef, cure it and smoke it.
You're in the smoke.
Cured and smoked, but not cooked. This is cooked.
It's already cooked with the candy flavor, like we serve at the restaurant.
How are we feeling so far?
Great. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I don't have the stress and pressure that you're under. I'm over there in the corner with the chefs drinking wine and eating bacon. This is not a lot of time to make a beef Wellington. So good luck. I'm gonna go have another drink. Wow.
There's a lot on their plate.
There
They're
you go.
butchering meat.
Yeah, he's butchering meat.
They gotta cook it and bake it. I mean, the Wellington
There's a lot
needs about
started
20
in
minutes in the
general.
oven alone, so there's
Wow.
20 minutes right there. So there's a lot on their plate to digest.
A lot to do. This is very stressful.
This really separates the men from the boys. This dish.
Yeah.
I chose the ribeye and I used the eye of the rib. The eye of the rib for me is like the closest thing that we can probably get to a filet mignon, which is what the Wellington is usually made with.
So this seems like a very difficult challenge for a bunch of amateurs. Why would you choose this one?
Honestly, coming into the competition when we decided on the dish, I was gonna go to a little bit of an easier dish. But driving up here one of the mornings, I said, these guys can handle this.
Chef Chris, what are we observing here?
I like the fact that Daniel's deep frying his meat. Super quick time saver right there. Super fast, super easy to do. I do a lot of deep frying of meats here in the restaurant too, and guests absolutely love it. It's a great way to put a nice sear on your meat.
I also like the fact that he took that eye of the ribeye and cut it in half.
Yeah.
So it's going to be easier and quicker to work with.
Yeah, cook a lot faster that way.
What are we blending here, Noah?
Taking our mushroom mix, we're adding a little bit of olives to it as well to give it a little bit more tangy
that's
flavor.
nice.
You've got to make sure it's the right amount, otherwise it will overwhelm it.
Nothing like mushrooms and olives. I said there's nothing like mushrooms and olives mixed. Oh, wait. Yeah. Chefs, what are your thoughts? What are you thinking right now?
The clock. The
clock.
I hear
The
it
clock is
ticking.
an enemy.
It's electric, but I hear it, the old school ticking clock.
Yep.
I'm not sure why Noah did his duxelle raw. I'm not sure why he did
He
that.
thinks he's saving time. He's not building the flavor, and it's going to get very watery.
Then it's gonna make the dough soggy and
It's
soaky.
going to be so
Yeah, he
watery.
loses control. You lose control of your product by doing that.
Okay, chefs, we're at the 45-minute mark. Let's do a little walk around here and see what these two are up to.
Let's see what's going on.
Whoa, there we go. 50 minutes in, I'm thinking like I'm doing okay. The meat is cooking as I want it to be. The mushrooms are looking good. They're probably not as dry as I want them to. I need to like dry them down so it doesn't get any liquid into that pastry, because everything I know about pastry is it really needs to be not wet. Otherwise I'm gonna get that classic soggy bottom.
You're very stressed out here. It's making me nervous.
As soon as the Wellington goes in the oven, I
You're
will
good.
chill with you.
Okay,
I will
fine.
do whatever
Deal.
you want.
I'll get you a drink.
I was in the zone when they came around. Elon tried to poke at me a little bit. I tried to give it back to him a little. The chefs gave some pointers here and there.
Noah, how was it butchering beef, or I'm assuming one of your
My first time, yeah. It was
First time.
It was interesting, yeah.
And I have to say, you cut that like a real filet mignon.
And we've taken out some mustard. We're doing a mustard. That's a bold choice, mustard. Chef Chris, what do you think of that choice?
I think it's a great choice. I think it'll complement everything quite well when he's all done with it. It acts as kind of a glue as well.
I chose a parsnip puree, one, because it's a little bit different than, let's say, your typical potato. More flavor, more interesting. And I used a mustard demi-glace sauce just to imitate the mustard inside the Wellington.
So he chose the Geffen spicy mustard over the Dijon. Chef Neer, do you think that was the wrong choice?
There is no wrong in cooking.
There is no wrong in cooking.
It's it's a different language. Everybody puts their
Divine.
soul into it, their neshama into it. Everybody puts their style into it.
Oh, you're wrapping asparagus with bacon. That is a fabulous idea.
The feedback I've got in the past has been like, I should really be able to showcase my sides better. I really know I need to up my game. I'm trying to think about how I can use the bacon in other ways in part of the dish. And I'm thinking that it look really beautiful around asparagus.
This is not an easy challenge, but these guys will not let us down. That's how much I can say.
And you think the mustard was a good choice?
Mustard is the glue here. Like I said, there is no wrong. I personally like Dijon. It has a little bit of white wine to it, but we'll see.
Noah,
Yeah, how's it
just
going?
because it's getting very hot in here, I want to take a quick temperature check. Stick your tongue out. Say ah. You're good.
I'm good.
I've really got no foil here. No one's gonna distract Elon, and no one's gonna distract anyone else anymore, because now they'll distract me. I really know that I just gotta focus on my dish and try to execute it as best as possible.
32 minutes, everybody. 32 minutes.
Sweet Seeker.
Sweet Seeker. Harmony.
32 minutes,
Try that.
everybody.
Okay.
32
Cool.
minutes.
This is the hard stuff, but I don't think I have enough mushrooms. But let's try my
Spread
best.
it thin, spread it
Yeah,
thin.
100%.
Well, coming down to 30 minutes, they're gonna need to get these things in the oven sooner or later.
100%, 100%. I'm with you there.
Just think small too. Small cooks faster.
This is great. Oh, that's the candy bacon from Chef Neer. The Bacon Boys. Is that where they get it, Chef Neer?
TheBaconBoys.com.
Baconboys.com. Guys, you have 5 seconds left till 30 minutes are up.
Halfway point, the Wellington was in the oven. I was feeling good. Messed around with the temperature a little bit and started executing the rest of the dish.
30 minutes starts now, and that's this episode. Tune in for the next episode to see who is our champion. This is it. This is the championship season finale. They've got 29 minutes on the clock. We'll see you there. Don't forget, you're watching the only show that breaks for Mincha. So we gotta go get a minion.
This season on Skillet, we've seen how composition is an essential trait for success. When crafting your culinary masterpiece, it's important to leave nothing a chance. No detail unattended. Your dish commands a wine as composed as your table. Lineage, the crafted Cabernet.